The Mammy, the first person who gave you the white Jesus, Barack Obama's very elite floating voting bloc. The women who would not vote for Alan Keyes, and I apologize. This is the guy from the CC's Pizza or Papa John's Pizza, some dark-skinned black guy that the black women wouldn't vote for. Who they voted for was this guy. Did I mention that they gave you the white Jesus and pork and ass whoopings and Aunt Jemima? That's what This mug, I never liked him. Let me tell you about him. He's very cute.
It gets worse. Just this week, Michelle Bachmann actually predicted that I would bring about the biblical end of days.
Okay, that's funny. That's the end of days he's talking about. Revelations, apocalypse, son of perdition, the Antichrist. Look at that smile. He's so cute. To you, he's joking about the end of days. Oh, ye ears who cannot hear, eyes who cannot see. Let me run this again. Let you hear it one more time. Doesn't. You guys are so stupid. Dumb, as he called you.
Now that's a legacy. That's big. I mean, Lincoln, Washington, they didn't do that.
You guys are so dumb. As he called you.
But, you know, I just had to put this stuff aside. I've got to stay focused on my job. Because for me,
you like the Mexican bugs.
Time of deep uncertainty.
You loved them.
I would bring about the biblical end of days. Now that's a legacy.
That's a legacy.
That's big. I mean, Lincoln, Washington, they didn't do that. I would bring about the biblical end of days.
That's a big deal. Bringing on the end of days. Look at this mug. Look at this mug. Look at this.
I would bring about the biblical end of days. Now that's a legacy. That's big. I mean, Lincoln, Washington, they didn't do that.
Looking at Washington couldn't do what you were able to do.
That's a legacy. That's true. Gotta stay focused on my job, because for many Americans, this is still a time of deep uncertainty. It gets worse. Just this week, Michelle Bachmann actually predicted that I would bring about the biblical end of days. Now that's a legacy. That's big. I mean, Lincoln, Washington, they didn't do that. But, I just had to put this stuff aside. I've got to stay focused on my job. Bring about the biblical many Americans, this is still a time of deep uncertainty. Now that's a legacy. That's big. I mean, Lincoln, Washington, they didn't do that. It gets worse. Just this week, Michelle Bachmann actually predicted that I would bring about the biblical end of days. Now that's a legacy. That's big. I mean, Lincoln, Washington, they didn't do that. But, I just had to put this stuff aside. I've got to stay focused on my job.
Just this week, Michelle Bachmann
because for many Americans, this is
actually predicted that I would bring about the biblical end of days. Now that's a legacy.
Isn't it funny?
That's big.
Is it funny?
I mean, Lincoln, Washington, they didn't do that.
Isn't it funny? Is it funny?
But, I just had to put this stuff aside. I've got to stay focused on my job.
Put it aside.
For many Americans,
that's what
this
you
is
guys have to do.
I would bring about the biblical end of days.
It gets worse.
Now that's
just this week, Michelle Bachmann actually predicted that I would bring about
just this week, Michelle Bachmann. I mean, Lincoln, Washington,
now that's a legacy.
Keep on laughing.
That's big.
Keep on laughing.
I mean, Lincoln,
Keep on
Washington,
smiling. Simple petition is leading you straight to hell.
That's big.
But, I just had to put this stuff aside. I gotta stay focused on my job. Because for many Americans, this is still the time of deep uncertainty.
Yeah, gonna keep on laughing.
But I just had to put
Alright,
this stuff
as
aside.
always, it's
on my job.
April 27th,
Because for many Americans,
2015, and I always suggest that you do your own research, that you make your own videos. Politicians were not made to be admired. Okay? Let me tell you who delivered this mug to you. These right here. That right there. Ain't got time, Aunt Jemima. Do your own research. Make time for the Most High. And do not have sex or make babies with these mammies.